passionate, Clark, the fans in Toronto can be.
You know, Kevin, that's so true. I mean, when they get it going at the Air Canada Center, that place rocks. And it's great to hear Amir talk about how...
Downs. Wiggins comes in for Shabazz Muhammad. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Levine. On the court for Minnesota, Zhang is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And there's Pekovic. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Schneider in at the 2 spot.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks just played phenomenal. He ended with 13 points and was just efficient on the offensive end, picking his spots on when to keep the ball moving or try his own luck. Perhaps a performance like this can get his team on the same page and turn around their fortunes.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Magic have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. He's off on the first. So for the Magic, Nene comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And Villanueva is subbed in for Channing Frye. That one drops. He ties it up. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the second quarter. And the basket by Rubio.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Lights out, passes to Fournier. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Pekovic with a screen. Now here's Rubio. He's got 6. Shoots from the corner. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backboard. And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Zhang, the pass to Schneider. From down in the low post, it goes.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
To the left wing. Screen by Villanueva. Nene at the elbow. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to the Atlanta Hawks.
And it's a tough game to lose. I mean, they actually put up a pretty solid effort, I thought. But when you're battling for a road win, even when you play hard, nothing's guaranteed.
Well, Greg, I think you've got to try to convert the positives. Take them into the momentum of your next game and use them for momentum. And then take what you did well and double down the efforts here tonight.
Shot by Villanueva, no good. And we're through the...
Well, Nick, how well do you think...
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
How about Wiggins in this one? 10 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt they'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around.
Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Victor Oladipo is out there with lights out, and it's Fournier in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Now here's Towns. Vucevic defending. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Towns. And that's 12 points for Andrew Wiggins. The Magic trail by 4. Gordon, the pass to lights out. He feeds it to Fournier. On its way from Oladipo for 2. Rebound, Minnesota. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense, or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Another miss by Oladipo.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Rubio outside. And Vucevic pulls it down. The Magic trail by 6. Here's Fournier. 7 points in the game. He kicks it to Gordon. The dish to Vucevic. Johnson with some nice D.
Starting to get restless here. 0 for 4 to start the second half.
Rubio with it. Now defended by lights out. Johnson the screen. And Muhammad kicks to Rubio. Terrific design on a big play, and he lays it in. Rubio's got 8.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness. That's outstanding hang time improvisation right there.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. To the middle, Towns with the steal. Oladipo against Rubio. Johnson in the corner. The baseline J. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Johnson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves. The drive by Gordon. And that one's good.
Yeah, terrific plays right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Orlando making some changes. Nene, he's checked in for Vucevic. Fry comes in for Evan Fournier. And it's Payton in for Victor Oladipo. Free throw good, Gordon. And so it's Minnesota with it. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Levine dishes to Jang. And there's the feed to Levine. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to go. The Magic trail by 5. And here we go. Here's Payton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
There's a screen. Here's Levine. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
.141 left to play in the third. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Villanueva comes in for Channing Frye. And it's Hezonja in for Aaron Gordon.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Pekovic has checked in. .127 left to play in the third. Pekovic with a screen. Down low. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Nene. For Minnesota, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Payton up top.
Sticking too much.
There's a minute left in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. From the line. No good from lights out.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Here's Muhammad, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the free throw, no good. The Magic trail by 9. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
No clue where that pass.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it's the Orlando Magic as they'll be playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Well, for Minnesota, they haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. There are a lot of really exciting players in Orlando. Some freakish athletes, to say the least. Which Magic player, would you say, Kenny, is the most exciting to watch?
Ooh, most exciting? But most intriguing I'm waiting to see probably is Aaron Gordon. You know, he didn't get a lot of chances last season, but he showed he could be a load and have a handful of athletic plays that will get you on our show on 2K Sports.
That's a good choice, Kenny, but I'm going to go with my main man, Victor Oladipo. He's
1:14 left to play here in the third. On the court for Minnesota, Pekovic is out there with Gorgie Dang. Then there's Shabazz Muhammad, and it's Levine in at the point. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks put on a show. He finished with 13 points, and the basket seemed pretty big to him. He didn't miss a whole lot all night. It was a great contribution from someone who is considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint them.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort.
34 seconds left to play here in the third. Payton's shot is off and stolen by Payton. And that one's good. Payton's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Levine kicks to Muhammad. Passes it to Dang. Dishes it to Levine. Trains it from beyond the arc. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
Love the play there on the inbound. The defense lost contact with him, and he knocks down the triple.
To the paint, here's Villanueva. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts.
The Orlando Magic come into this one following a loss to the Atlanta Hawks. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Lights out there with Oladipo. And it's Fournier in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. The Magic trail by 15. Here's lights out. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Muhammad's checked in.
Boy, a perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
But they'll get another chance. And that one's good. Wiggins. The Magic have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And taken away by Johnson. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Rubio. 16 points for Andrew Wiggins. And Orlando has possession. 17-point game. The Wizards